Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to another episode of Betty Adams Overanalyzes. Today we are looking at episode 7 of The Bad Batch Season 1, and we are going to take a look at this episode that was just a masterpiece of subtle emotional manipulation. Now, this episode does stand on its own as a hunt down the MacGuffin and do the thing episode, but it relies heavily, and I do mean even more heavily than previous episodes, on your knowledge of the Clone Wars, and you have had watched the season finale of the Clone Wars, because spoilers coming. So while you dust the Cheeto dust off your fingers and prepare to hit the button to stop the spoilers, you can go check out the link to my book, Humans Are Weird. I have the data available below the link is below the video. The book's available on as an audiobook from Audible and all other audiobook places pretty much, and a print book and an ebook. So now that we're down to the people who are prepared for the spoilers, let's get into that. Commander Rex is back. I don't know if he's everybody's favorite clone. It'd be a toss-up between him and Wolf for me, but Wolf I like more for my headcanons than for his actual screen time, whereas Rex I like more for his screen time. So as many people theorized, when Rafa and her sister were talking to the mysterious person on the other side of the comlink, that information got back to Rex if it didn't go directly to him, and he tracks the Bad Batch down to their hangout, and we get a better feel for what they're going through. And of course, let's jump right into the meat of the episode. Wrecker's inhibitor chip is malfunctioning. And oh my goodness, this whole episode was just a support structure for the trauma that Rex had to go through. Because this episode, it was about the writers torturing Rex. He got to see more of his brothers facing down the inhibitor chips, and he thought up to this point that they'd had them removed. And he really freaks out. Interestingly enough, and very tellingly, Rex's first instinct when Wrecker's inhibitor chip starts acting up is to protect Omega. And there's probably a clear line in connection in Rex's brain between Omega and Ahsoka. But it was just like breathing for him to protect Omega. That was a lovely little touch there. And again, this episode, it's okay. It's a fun episode if you're just watching this for the Bad Batch. If you're a major Clone Wars fan, it's just sweet, sweet torment. And so they have to go to the place to get the inhibitor chips out. Pretty standard episode. And things don't go as planned. We get to see a monster beast. It looks like a waterborne Sarlacc. Now, I know that Sarlaccs are very, very adaptable. They'll pretty much adapt to whatever environment they land on. They travel through space like spores. They've been known to land on stars and essentially function as plants capturing radiation. We've of course are familiar with the one on the desert on Tatooine, but this really did appear to be a swimming Sarlacc. Maybe it was still young and it hadn't gone into its sessile phase yet, but I don't know. It might have been something other than a Sarlacc. Those tentacles were pretty aggressive, but this did appear to be a swimming, hunting Sarlacc. All right, so they try to remove the chips. Things go wrong, things go right. We get the conclusion and they go their separate ways. Again, it's a pretty standard episode. Shane rides off into the sunset and we're left with a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger, of course, being the Empire now knows where the clones are. And then the next episode is going to be a hunting scene. So it was a fun episode. So let me know what you think. Do you think that was a Sarlacc? What was the best part of this episode? Was it really Rex's torment and torture, seeing it all happen again before his eyes? And oh my goodness, the expressions they put on Rex's face. They took that face out of the uncanny valley for this, and it was amazing. Okay, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later, my wonderful viewers. Peace out.
The book from author Betty Adams, Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data, is a humorous look at human behavior through the eyes of aliens. This book is arranged in separate reports or essays, documenting the experiences with humanity through the lens of the aliens who have to interact with them. This anthology of short stories and vignettes from alien points of view highlights some of humanity's quirks we can all relate to. Author Betty Adams captures how strange and interesting humans can really be. This is a fun collection of stories you will really get a kick out of. Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data, from author Betty Adams. Order your copy right now on Amazon.